welcome back, or welcome if you're new to the Simple Souls podcast. I'm your host, Leslie, and I'm glad you're giving yourself some time out of the day to learn and hear advice about getting into what benefits you and your goals. I'm currently on spring break, so that's why you're seeing the background of my room again. It's been a little while since I filmed in here, so I kind of forgot how I did my setup on my bed frame here, but we're going to jump straight into this. Today we're going to get into the importance of moving with purpose and intention. I decided to talk about this coming out of a school quarter and before going into another one in a few days, which is crazy because I went through a very reminiscing moment, but in a judging perspective, where I was thinking about what I've accomplished, where I am, and why I'm not further into my plans. And I was just stuck there asking myself, am I doing the right thing? And I really don't like when I get that question in my head, because for me personally, that question is really asking, am I doing enough? Am I actually putting 100% best efforts or using my full potential in all aspects of my life? Point being that I knew something wasn't sitting right with me, or I may feel this way because of an experience that's coming in my direction, which is obviously not everyone's go-to thinking. But again, this is why you need to know and understand yourself primarily to then know and understand what you should be going after. Before getting into what it even means to move with purpose and intention, you should be acknowledging or doing some type of research on what anything means before getting into it. Which is the biggest reason why we tend to get overstimulated, because in moments where we're unsure but dealing with a lot of change at once, you just fall into a trap that you set up unintentionally. Whereas moving with purpose and intention means living your life with clarity and for your purpose or what you believe to be your calling. To move with purpose means to act with a clear sense of direction, understanding why you're doing something, not just what you're doing. It's about aligning your actions with your core values and working towards something that matters to you. On the other hand, with intention, think about the difference between being busy and being productive. When you move with purpose, you're not just filling in time. You're filling your life with meaning and direction with the intention of being present. It's really easy to get distracted by the past or by the future, but you hold power over what's happening right now. You can't do anything else to better or to add on to what happened yesterday, and you could think ahead and plan for tomorrow, but focusing on tomorrow means you're neglecting and overlooking what has the potential of happening today. When you're present, you're not just going through the planned motions, you're actively creating more confidence in yourself because you're not procrastinating or overthinking for X many hours, and creating a bigger probability of you reaching those desires, those goals, those aspirations that you say you want, because you know what's next. And some things that you can work on or think about to find that missing piece, or actually the answer to those questions of, what am I actually working towards right now? Do I like where I am? Or what could I do differently? Is noticing what's increasing your self-motivation, increasing your sense of fulfillment, improving your decision-making, which is also getting rid of procrastination, developing stronger resilience or discipline. And you'll know when you've reached it when you hold a positive impact on others. And I say all this because, one, when you have a clear purpose, you're more likely to stay motivated and focused even when you face challenges. You begin to give yourself a reason to keep pushing forward, making it easier to overcome those little to bigger obstacles in life. 2, purposeful actions give a deeper sense of meaning to your life. Working towards something that matters to you brings satisfaction and brings fulfillment that will mean more than just achieving external goals. External goals provide tangible rewards and societal validation. Internal goals nurture personal growth and your emotional well-being. 3, with a clear sense of purpose, it's easier to make decisions that align with your values and long-term goals. It helps you prioritize what's truly important and avoid distractions. 4, a well-defined purpose can serve as a source of strength during tough times. Knowing why you're doing something helps you persevere through setbacks, building emotional intelligence, building emotional resilience, and often will get you to overlook what anyone says negatively because you know who you are and what you've accomplished and what you will achieve. And in the end, when you move with purpose and intention, you're more likely to inspire and positively influence the people around you, because purpose-driven actions radiate, as in creating a supportive and motivating environment for others to join or even better themselves in their own separate ways. Wrapping up here, it is normal for us to go through tough times where we question ourselves or ponder about how life's been. But just know that there is a difference between negatively reminiscing, which can look like overthinking or some other form of judgment, and positively reminiscing, which would be thinking about past struggles or moments that can help you plan ahead. Like my own little moment that was mentioned at the beginning of this episode is honestly an example of the negative aspect that I turned positive. And I wasn't going to mention this, but a little tea for you. It was other people's words and actions that got me into that way of thinking, which is why it's so important to just focus on you. Which, by the way, I'm chilling. I'm growing my emotional intelligence. I'm a good person. I know who I am and where I'm headed. I know what I've been through. I know what my intentions are. And at the end of the day, people will always talk. But just know that it will never be someone that you want to be like. Moving forward, when you start to live that desired lifestyle, hitting those daily habits, hitting those goals you set for yourself, living with purpose and intention comes naturally. And it has to do with the way you talk to yourself, the way you treat yourself, the way you present yourself, and what you allow to be or happen around you. Because as mentioned, you have to start working on yourself internally and let it work its way out. I truly hope these talks I give help you in any small or big way. Thank you so much for staying through today's episode. Don't forget to like, share with anyone who you think needs to hear this, subscribe, turn on post notifications so that you don't miss any new uploads, because a second episode will come out this week. Follow my socials in the description for updates. Check out my other YouTube channel for vlogs and more lifestyle based content, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.